Sports stories for you. The hometown take is on. Sports Radio 92.9, The Game. Now here's Dylan.
What's going on, everybody? It is your boy Dylan Mathews, live in the Kia Studios, bringing you the hometown take. I'm going to get into where you follow us and stuff like that. But what's up? What's up with these refs not giving us these opportunities to win the games? That's right. I'm coming in straight with it. Why do the refs not like Atlanta? What did we do to you, Blue? What did we do to you, refs? Come on. Another one? Really? First, the whole roughing the passer call with Grady Jarrett. Now this terrible, just absolutely terrible offensive foul call at the end of the game when the Atlanta Hawks had a chance to tie the game against the Milwaukee Bucks and get a great signature win on the second night of a back-to-back in a game they fought, scratched, clawed, showed so much heart, gave so much effort to get back into after going down by 12, I believe it was. They were down by 12 at one point. And then came all the way back, took the lead with about 4:09 left to go in the game, had a chance to tie it down 3 with about 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and then we get that bogus, terrible foul call, offensive foul call on, I don't know if it was DeAndre Hunter or Trae Young. It shouldn't have been on either one. It shouldn't have been an offensive foul call, period. What's up, refs? Where's the beef? Where is the beef? Jiminy Christmas, as John Chuckery would say. It is Sports Radio 92.9 The Game. Again, it is the hometown take live here in the Kia Studios with your boy Dylan Mathews, taking you up until midnight. And, we got a lot to talk about, most of it being the Atlanta Hawks. First and foremost, before we really get started, I just had to go ahead and just get that off my chest because I'm ready to about explode and turn up on some referees right about now. But make sure you follow us. Follow the radio station at 929 The Game. Follow myself at _Dylan Mathews. Let's go ahead and get right into it, man. The Atlanta Hawks, losers tonight against the Milwaukee Bucks, 123-115, the final score. And again, should have had a chance to tie the game at 118. Then once that offensive foul call happened, everything just went to crap. Ish hit the fan. They go to the free throw line. They get offensive rebound. They go back to the free throw line, and it's over with. So, not what you wanted to see tonight from the Atlanta. Well, not the result you wanted. I think it was a pretty good performance by the Atlanta Hawks. And I'm going to get into something. I feel like we need to go ahead and kill a narrative. So, I'm going to do it. I'm going to take the spear, and I'm going to kill the narrative myself. And I'm going to kill this discussion myself. But we'll get into that in the next segment. If you do want to react to the Atlanta Hawks, if you are as PO'd as I am, 404-741-0929, that's the number to sound off on the referees and talk about the Atlanta Hawks tonight. So, other than that, how's you guys' Saturday night going? We are coming up on Halloween, so there's that. A lot of people out here dressed up. Colony Square, we're 9 floors up here at Colony Square, Midtown, in our Kia Studios. But I liked the heart from the Atlanta Hawks tonight. Overall, I liked the performance. But I will say, and I have to say, we didn't lose this game solely because of that offensive foul call. We lost that game because we won. Got out-rebounded. I'm going to pull up the numbers here for you in a minute. Got out-rebounded a lot. Gave up way too many second chance points. Some of the defensive rotations were a little bit off. Like, I saw plenty of times when Brook Lopez was out here spraying and knocking down threes left and right to start the game. Started off 5 for 5. That was in part because I didn't like Onyeka Okongwu, the way he was switching, the way he was collapsing, the way he was helping on the guard, and Brook Lopez would pop out and have a pretty easy 3-point shot. So while that offensive foul call at the end did hurt, and it was bad, and it will sting, wasn't the only reason we went down tonight. There was some other things that the Atlanta Hawks are going to have to clean up, and they need to clean them up fast because the rebounding, it's been a problem all season. The second chance points, that it's in part due to the lack of rebounding, it's been a problem all season. So we got to figure that out. 404-741-0929. We are ready to take your phone calls. We're going to get right into it. We ain't got long. I'm here for a good time, not a long time. So we're going to go ahead and get right to your phone calls. John is calling from Union City. He wants to talk about the Atlanta Hawks. John, what is on your mind, my friend? Welcome to Sports Radio 92.9 The Game.
Yes, sir. You had two officials that saw the offensive foul call. One behind, one in front. Scott Foster was behind. Scott Foster, when the offensive foul got called, and play stopped, he held his hand up and was walking toward the place where number 50, some foreigner or somebody, called the offensive foul. Now, if I was Nate Miller, I'd be in jail right now. Somebody would have gotten all 7 cuss words in varying forms and combinations. Because that was straight braggadagger, you know what. That was wrong. And my thing is, look, give me a chance to win. Don't take it away from me like that. When everybody in the nation sees this, now there would be a hotly worded protest to your commissioner about this, because that was totally and utterly ridiculous, man. Now, what we need to do now? Just start playing dirty ball. It's not paying us to play clean. Just start playing dirty ball. Take people out the air, trip them up, do whatever it is you got to do. Foul out the whole damn game, one of them games, and let them know, oh, the Hawks, we gonna play dirty. Y'all not gonna call nothing. Okay, don't call nothing. Well, if you don't clean it up, I'm gonna clean it up, and that's what we got to do. I'm sorry, man. I'm done.
Hey, it's all good. I appreciate you, John. John said, you know what? Bump it. We need to bring the bad boy Pistons back. That's what we need to do. To just start fouling people out there, causing flagrant fouls left and right. People gonna get tossed. People gonna get suspended. People gonna start fighting. Just bring the bad boy Pistons back. I like it though. But I understand John's frustration. I'm frustrated too. I mean, it was just a terrible. Like Trae Young got ran over, and I don't know what the heck DeAndre Hunter did wrong. He just went off a screen that Trae Young set. So I need an explanation. And it was funny too. John talked about Nate McMillan and how he should have been in jail right about now. Obviously he was halfway joking, I think. But the Atlanta Hawks on their Twitter account, it was hilarious. It said something. I have to pull up the tweet, but it was like something like, I can't tweet or I'll get suspended. And the picture they used, it was hilarious. The Atlanta Hawks know what's going on. They know what's up. They know they got cheated, but they can't say it or they'll get fined. So I'm going to say it for you, Hawks. We are the flagship station of the Atlanta Hawks. So we're going to say it for you. Your station going to say it for you. You got robbed at the end. You got cheated. However, I do have to say it is not the only reason we lost. Again, you have to finish defensive possessions with rebounds. You gave up way too many offensive rebounds. You gave up way too many second chance points tonight. You can't let Giannis and them boys dominate you down low. It's hard enough guarding Giannis one time. You don't want to have to do it twice in one trip down the floor. And that's what you had to do sometimes tonight. But again, 404-741-0929. If you want to talk some Hawks, we can talk about it. We're partying up until midnight. And again, it was a great effort by Trae Young. He made clutch shot after clutch shot after clutch shot. DeJounte Murray hit some clutch shots. DeAndre Hunter. I mean, everybody performed pretty well tonight for the Hawks. So, again, just very, very, very frustrating that the Atlanta Hawks couldn't get it done tonight. But again, Not the only reason we lost because of the refs, but I will say it is the main reason. And again, it's just frustrating when you know you have a chance, when you know you have a guy like Trae Young who can hit from anywhere and was hot tonight. When you have a guy like DeJounte Murray who can make a play, DeAndre Hunter who can knock it down, and you just don't even get that opportunity. Will we have tied the game on that possession? Who knows? Maybe, maybe not. But Steve Holman said it on the broadcast. We'll never know. The world may never know because we didn't get the opportunity. And that's the frustrating part. And that's why we're so upset here in Atlanta. And not to mention that we, a few weeks back, got cheated by refs, when we were trying to go down and win a ball game. So we've been here before, just in a different sport. Again, 404-741-0929 if you want to talk about the Atlanta Hawks. Before we keep getting into some Hawks talk, in other news, the Georgia Bulldogs did get a big win down in Jacksonville tonight, 42-20, the final score, as the Georgia Bulldogs win another rendition of the world's largest cocktail party, and they defeat the 9th-ranked Florida Gators. So now you're looking into a big game in Athens next week against Tennessee. So good win by the Georgia Bulldogs there. Got a little shaky in the third quarter, started the third quarter, but they reeled it back in, and they got the big dub. But I know we want to talk Hawks. We're going to continue to talk Hawks up until midnight as the Hawks fall to the Milwaukee Bucks, 123-115. And I know people want to talk about the defense and the coaching and how it's a problem. And, they want to start, making some changes around here. I've heard some people want to do in Atlanta. I ain't with that, though. I ain't with that. And I'm going to tell y'all why here in a minute. But Trae Young goes for 40. DeJounte, I believe, finished with 21. I have the stats pulled up here in just a minute. Giannis had a big game as well. I mean, Giannis and Trae were going back and forth. It was, even though it didn't finish the Hawks' way, it was a fun game to watch. And for the Atlanta Hawks, you have to feel pretty good about where this team is at right now. And I said it last week. I hosted a show last week. You were going to find out. Tonight was going to be a night where you found out. And I think we found out this Hawks team can be really good. They got a lot to work on still, but they can be really good. So, promising effort from the Atlanta Hawks. Didn't get the results you want. Couldn't make quite enough plays down the stretch. Couldn't get quite enough stops. And didn't get a foul call. Or you got a foul call, but not the one you wanted. So, the refs hurt us. Our lack of rebounding hurt us. And Hawks, again, losers tonight. However, Atlanta Hawks fans, y'all are tripping. I'm going to tell y'all why when we get back. It is the Hometown Take here live in the Kia Studios, hanging with you on a Saturday night until midnight on Sports Radio, 92.9 The Game and the Odyssey app.
Sports Radio 92.9 The Game Studios, driven by Kia and the official sponsor of the Atlanta Falcons Radio Network.
I used to get frequent heartburn at night, so I made Prilosec OTC part of my morning routine.
One pill in the morning, 24 hours, zero heartburn with Prilosec OTC. It's possible while taking Prilosec OTC. Use as directed for 14 days to treat frequent heartburn, not for immediate relief.
The IRS doesn't mess around.
What's up,
If they
live?
want your money, they'll take it. They can take your paycheck and bank accounts too, even from your home.
What up, though, live? What's up, Symone with the Sports? Clearly pushed him. Who pushed? Michael, who pushed who? Who you saying? Appreciate you, Symone. I'm telling you, Howard, they tripping. Was an offensive foul. Come on, man, DeAndre. I didn't see it, Michael. Appreciate you opening the gate. Was it an offensive foul? I don't know if you can challenge like that at the end. What's up? What up, my guy? Oh, you a Bucks fan. That's what you saying. That's why Michael in here talking all that nonsense. He a Bucks fan. Open the gate. What's up? Appreciate that, Blake. Appreciate that, man. Hope y'all doing well on this Saturday night. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Y'all tuning in to 92.9 The Game right now. I'm live on 92.9 The Game as well. And, we rocking up until midnight. What's up? What's up, live? Y'all can call in if y'all want to call in. Sports Radio 92.9 The Game, 447-441-0929. What's up, GOAT James? I know. It was dumb. I didn't see the offensive foul, but apparently the refs did. I don't know where. I don't know what they was looking at. I ain't see it.
Jeez, it sounds like a goose in distress. Time to head over to eBay Motors. They have horns for every make and model, not to mention horn pads, steering wheels, wiring, and more. 122 million parts. You can even go for an upgrade. That looks like Mr. Cutoff Man needs a new seat cover. Try eBay Motors, pal. Get the right parts at the right prices. eBay Motors. Let's ride.
Let me guess. Unknown caller. You could reduce the number of unwanted calls and emails with online privacy protection. The latest innovation from Discover will help regularly remove your personal info, like your name and address, from 10 popular people search websites that could sell your data. And we'll do it for free. Activate in the Discover app. See terms and learn more at discover.com/online privacy protection.
You got advanced prostate cancer, but you're not waiting around. You want straight talk to facts about a Govix.
Orgovix Rilagolix, 120 milligram prescription tablets, is a treatment for adults with advanced prostate cancer. Fact: Orgovix is a different kind of androgen deprivation therapy treatment, a pill, not an injection. Orgovix may cause serious side effects, including a heart condition called QT prolongation. Tell your doctor right away if you feel dizzy, faint, have a racing or pounding heart, or chest pain. Orgovix can cause harm to an unborn baby or miscarriage. Use birth control during treatment and for 2 weeks after Orgovix treatment. The most common side effects include hot flushes, increased blood sugar and blood fat levels, muscle and joint pain, decreased blood hemoglobin levels, increased liver enzymes, tiredness, constipation, and diarrhea. Other side effects include weight gain, decreased sex drive, and erectile function problems. Orgovix may cause infertility. Talk to your doctor if infertility is a concern for you.
Go with a Govix. Ask your doctor. For more facts, visit gowiththefacts.com.
Hey, this is Kenny Mayne, host of something called Hey Mayne. That's a podcast. We're working busily on season 2, but let's not forget about season 1. Remember Roy Wood Jr.?
Wow, opening for Ron White. I've arrived. He's such a nice man. Maybe he wants a ride. Maybe he wants me to drop him off at the
Nate substitution sucks, and is you replay it. Dre does that skip he always does when he fouls and throws his hands behind his back.
Are you kidding me? Gas prices are up again.
If you replay, my bad. Sorry, I know what you meant, Go James.
That's why I use Upside. Upside, what's that? It's a free app that pays you back real money for every gallon.
I mean, I feel like Nate is doing what he can do when it comes to the subs. I'm okay with Nate's rotation right about now. But yeah, I'm not sure about that offensive foul call at the end, man.
You doing around the watching your dollars go into
No.
your tank. Start putting money back into your wallet with the free app from Upside. With the price of gas today, it's big news and big money. To cash out of your Upside cash, just transfer it to your bank account, PayPal, or a gift card. Upside users have already earned over $200 million. Now it's your turn. Download the free Upside app and get cash back on every gallon of gas. Use promo code GOLF for an extra 25 cents per gallon on your first fill up. That's code GOLF. Use code GOLF for an extra 25 cents per gallon back in your first fill up. Cashback's not available in Kansas, New Jersey, Wisconsin.
Back with more local sports talk with the Hometown Take.
On Sports Radio 92.9 The Game.
Okay, I like the spooky vibe. Yes, sir. Halloween getting us right. Well, it's not Halloween yet, but everybody's turning up tonight because it is Halloween weekend. Shout out to Josh Haggett on getting us right with a little spooky vibe coming in. It is Sports Radio 92.9 The Game, the Hometown Take, live here in the Kia Studios. Your boy Dylan Mathews hanging with you until midnight. We're talking some Atlanta Hawks basketball, and I gotta be honest with y'all. Hawks fans, y'all are out here trying to get rid of Nate McMillan, trying to get him fired already. We 6 games in. Y'all tripping. I'm just going to go ahead and say it. Y'all tripping. Y'all trying to get rid of Nate already? We 6 games in. He's 4-2. And the team looked pretty darn good. Now, again, they did give up 123 points. I'm going to be fair with y'all, but I'm going to need y'all to be fair with me back when we talk about this. And you can call up and let me know how you feel, too, 404-741-0929. But let me go ahead and make my points real quick. Because, again, y'all tripping. Trying to get rid of Nate already. So let's talk about it. The Atlanta Hawks lose 123-115 to the Milwaukee Bucks tonight. Controversial foul call at the end. Now, you might be saying, well, they gave up 123 points. This team is supposed to be better defensively, and they ain't been good defensively all season long. And Nate said they supposed to be a better defensive team. I understand all that, and that's fair. But what I will say is the things that I think would be on Nate McMillan as far as defense goes, I don't think we're having those type of defensive breakdowns. To me, we're getting out-rebounded. We got out-rebounded tonight, 49-42. Offensive rebounds, Bucks got 14. Hawks got 12. That leads to more second chance points. So, being out-rebounded, not going to help your defense. When you can't finish the defensive possession the first time, you get that first miss, can't get the rebound. That's not on Nate. Nate can't be out there rebounding for the players. That's on the players. Nate can't rebound. And 2, we are 6 games in. 6 games. This team is not going to be perfect. And you shouldn't expect them to be perfect right now. And also, to that point, to add on, we have new pieces, a lot of new pieces. We got DeJounte Murray, who we're adding in. We got Justin Holiday. We got Aaron Holiday. Jalen Johnson is getting more minutes. So the point is that we are adding in new guys to the fold. What does that mean? Why am I saying this? Defensive rotations, guys communicating, guys talking, guys knowing when to help, when to get back to their assignment. Just that communication and that chemistry on defense. We talk about, training DeJounte gelling on offense. Well, what about defense? Guys got to gel on defense too. And we got new pieces, new parts. The Hawks need to have time to gel on defense too. It's the same thing. So 6 games in, I wouldn't expect this team with a lot of new pieces, a lot of new players to be completely gelled on defense. Again, maybe you could blame some of the defensive rotations on Nate, but I saw Onyeka Okongwu giving help too long, and that led to some of those Brook Lopez threes that he was knocking down at a high clip tonight. So I just don't think it's fair that a lot of these Hawks fans, a lot of these Hawks reporters, a lot of these people that talk about the Hawks, I don't think it's fair that y'all trying to get rid of Nate already. All of it is not his fault. At some point, when do we hold players accountable? At what point do we say the players got to play and the players got to execute? At what point do we say that? And I don't even want to put it all on the players because we're 6 games in and we're 4-2. Why y'all trying to fire Nate now? Relax, calm down. We're 4-2. So y'all let me know what y'all think, man. 404-741-0929. We got Jamie out in Carrollton. Jamie want to talk some Hawks. Jamie, what's on your mind, man? Welcome to Sports Radio 92.9 The Game.
What's up, man?
What's going on, Jamie? What's on your mind?
And it's only 6 games into the season. Nate McMillan's already proved himself as a head coach. The team's got to have time to gel. I see this team as one of the top teams in the league once they get everything ironed out and get everything working like they wanted to.
Yeah, I'm with you, Jamie, and I appreciate the phone call, man. Thank you so much. Jamie was calling from Carrollton. Yeah, I mean, again, we talked about at the beginning of the season, the Hawks might need some time to gel. Trey and DeJounte might need some time to gel on offense. Well, the same goes for defense. And speaking of Trae Young, he was great tonight. Yes, he did drop 42 points. He even grabbed 6 rebounds. He had 5 assists. But the other thing is, when are we going to start talking about Trae Young's shot selection? Because his shot selection needs to get better. We've been talking about Trae's shot selection, I feel like, for 2-3 years now. And you guys want to talk about defense? Well, when Trae Young comes down and shoots a half-court or near half-court 3 with 17 or 20 seconds left on the shot clock, and when he makes it, great, it goes in. It's great for morale. It's great for the fans when we're at home. All that's honky-dory. But when he misses, and when he misses on the road, and when he misses with less than 2 minutes to go, and we only needed a 2, we didn't need a 3, and that's basically a turnover, and that allows Milwaukee to go on the fast break, you can't do anything about that defensively. So again, there are other things other than, well, the Hawks just don't play good defense. Well, the Hawks just aren't good. And Nate McMillan said, we were going to give a bet on defense. We haven't bet on defense yet. We need to fire Nate. Nate's the problem. Nate. No. Again, this team needs to gel. A lot of new pieces. And again, some of this is on the players. I saw Onyeka Okongwu giving help way too long. Brook Lopez, open 3, and he was knocking them down tonight. Trae Young, bad shot selection. Basically a turnover if he misses those long 3s sometimes. And again, I understand Trae Young has to shoot. Trae Young, he doesn't have to shoot those, but I understand that's part of Trae Young's game. And that's part of what makes him so tough to defend. And that's part of the reason that makes him so electric and dynamic is his range. But he needs to pick and choose his spots better to do that. I don't care. And I like when he shoots those long 3s sometimes. But you need to pick and choose your spots better. Shooting a long 3 with less than 2 minutes to go, you're down by 3. It's not a good spot to do that. That happened tonight. We only needed a 2. That was a bad shot. And on the defensive end, when Trae Young shoots that kind of shot and he misses, a lot of teams are going to get a fast break out of that. What do you want the defense to do about that? Long rebound leads to a fast break for the opposition. Defense can't do anything about that. Nate McMillan can't do anything about that. But y'all are trying to fire him. Why? I just don't understand where the hate and where the anger and the impatience is coming from for Nate McMillan already. We're 4-2. And we played hard against the Milwaukee Bucks, a championship contender. That they're undefeated right now. And they were undefeated coming into this game, obviously. And we played pretty darn well. Came back from 12. I just don't understand where this crazy sense of urgency to get rid of Nate McMillan came from. And I understand part of it may have to do with last year, but it's a new year. It's a new team. We got different guys. They got to learn each other. That's not only on offense, that's on defense too. So I just don't understand why everybody's trying to fire off Nate McMillan right now. I don't understand it. Yes, I do understand, and I will be fair. I expected the Hawks to have more dominant wins than they have in these first couple of games. When we played Houston and when we played Detroit, I don't think we should have lost to Charlotte. Obviously, we didn't play any defense against Charlotte, and I'll give y'all that game. But, again, it's the beginning of the season. Guys are learning how to play together. And we still did. We stepped up in the fourth quarter when we needed to. Got a double-digit win against the Rockets. Got a double-digit win against the Magic. Blew out the Pistons in that second game of that little 2-game series in Detroit. I think that's pretty good for the start of a season with a bunch of new players. And you only gave up, we have to understand something too. 107 now is not that much in the NBA. I mean, it's a lot of points, but you got to understand, that's where we're at in the NBA. It's about offense in the NBA. Everything is, just like everything is geared towards offense, everything is geared for the offense to succeed in the NFL. It's the same way in the NBA now. So holding a team to 107, holding a team to 98 points, holding a team to 100 or less than 110, or definitely under 100, that's pretty good defensively nowadays when you think about where the landscape of the NBA is and you think about where we are in the NBA game. Everything is geared towards offense. So when we talk about defense and our lack of defense, we have to understand something. This ain't, I was joking about it when John called up. This ain't that era of the bad boy Pistons. This ain't back in the day when teams maybe only scored 80 points in a playoff game. This ain't that anymore. This is not that NBA. We are in a time now where we have to realize that we aren't going to score, or teams are going to score points. Teams are going to get 100 points on you. And that's just normal. We have to normalize that. Everybody's talking about, can we normalize this? Can we normalize that? Well, can I normalize something? Can we start to normalize teams getting 100 points a night in the NBA? That's just where we're at. That's just what it is. Let me know y'all thoughts, man. 404-741-0929. We're talking some Atlanta Hawks basketball. Y'all stop trying to fire Nate McMillan. Gosh darn it. We're 6 games in. Relax. Calm down. We have Brick Money, I believe, is who's on the line. Brick Money. What's going on, man? How you feeling on a Saturday night? I'm good, man. How you?
I just got to say something. I'm not going to hold a lot of time. The thing about Nate is, like a good championship coach to me, they think outside the box, they do what's right for the team.
Mm-hmm.
Same rotation out every night. That means you're going to get the same results. Every night is a different night. Some nights we need the defense. We might need the holiday roles. Some nights we might need some floor spacing with Kaminsky at the 5 and still put O.O. at the 4. That way you still have your defense. You still got your rebounds. And Trey and DeJounte have a way to get to the lane with space. You need that balance. You have the talent. You're not coaching it right with running the same people every night at the same time. We cut the lead down double digits, all the way down to 3 points. But we waited till the exact same 6 minutes and 30 seconds to put Trey back in the game when we could have put him in 2 minutes early. Then you ran Trey out there with the Aaron Holiday brothers, 2 6-foot guys. You're not going to get no defense out of that. You can't run the same play every time. Every game is different. You got to have a different game plan depending on the matchup, bro.
Brick Money, hold on real quick, man. Let me talk to you about this. I understand where you're coming from when it comes to that, but when you talk about having 6-foot guys out there, man, listen, Giannis is a mismatch for anybody. I know he was picking on Jalen Johnson, and I'm not trying to shy away from that. But I know his nickname is Frank the Tank, but if you put him in there, he ain't gonna do much better against Giannis when we talk about defense. Uh-huh. But Brick, I get what you're saying. But hold on, Brick. But the thing is, man, they had double O on Giannis at times. But what did the Bucks do? The Bucks are a well-coached team too, man. They made it to where they switched double O on the Brook, and they got Jalen. They got the favorable matchup with Jalen on Giannis. They did that a few times. Well, DeAndre was guarding Giannis at times. They got good players. Not many people can guard Giannis. See, Brick Money, that's what I'm saying. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. He got in some early minutes tonight. You good. Brick Money. Not the Lakers. Brick Money, I appreciate the phone call, man. I'm going to leave you with this. AJ Griffin, he got in some early minutes tonight. What did he do? AJ Griffin, he got in early. He got 5 early minutes. He got off 2 shots, over 2. You can't afford to leave inexperienced guys in for that long. You got to have your best players out there. And guess what? Justin Holiday. What did he do tonight? Let's talk about what Justin Holiday did. 4 or 5 from the field, 2 or 3 from 3. Aaron Holiday, he knocked down his only 3 that he shot. Those are our best dudes right now. AJ Griffin, we talk about he can shoot. He can't play a lick of defense right now, though. We talking about defense and talking about offense. Guess what? Sometimes you can't have your cake and eat it too. And at some point, we talk about switching matchups, and I know we got to catch a break here. I know we talked about you don't got to switch everything and defensive. It's not that simple. Because guess what? If you don't switch that, they might get an easy pick and roll, and that's an easy basket. And what are we talking about? It's not that simple, man. Sometimes it comes down to the players got to play. And you just got to get a stop, and you just got to guard whoever you're guarding, and you got to stop them. That's just what it comes down to. Giannis is a hard dude to stop. We'll keep taking your calls on the other side, man. 404-741-0929. It is the Hometown Take. I'm rocking with you for one more segment. We'll knock out the rest of your phone calls and wrap up this Atlanta Hawks discussion right after this on Sports Radio 92.9 The Game and the Odyssey app. Oh, no, man.
If you own a business, this has been a bumpy ride. From pandemic to inflation, I'm sure you could use a break. If your business has 5 or more employees and survived COVID, you might be eligible to receive a payroll tax refund of up to $26,000 per employee. The challenge is getting your hands on it. Hi, I'm Howard Mackler, and that's why I founded GetRefunds.com to cut through the red tape and get you the money. The team of tax attorneys we have put together are highly trained in this little-known payroll tax refund program. We do all the work. Charge enough.
I don't know, y'all.
And simply share
I'm just saying.
the tax that we get for you.
I know y'all want to see Frank. I know y'all want to see this guy and that guy. I know y'all want to see these different lineups, and y'all may see them. But the thing is when Frank getting cooked by whoever he's supposed to be guarding, what y'all gonna do? Or whenever they switch Frank on a guy like Giannis or somebody like that, what are we gonna do? Man, you can't just have guys out there just because of what they can do on offense. We're talking about defense and how they're supposed to be a better defensive team. Well, we can't put guys out there who aren't really good defensively. Frank Kaminsky is not that good defensively. AJ Griffin is not that good defensively right now. We can only do so much. This team was supposed to be a better defensive team. It's supposed to be a better defensive team. That's why we got Justin Holiday out there. That's why we got Aaron Holiday out there. So, I don't know, man.
We can't wait for you to join us at Houndstooth Grill and Bar in beautiful Braselton, Georgia. Imagine, before the internet, it took weeks to...
I'm cool with what Nate been doing.
Today, that same picture is...
I'm with you. IMEI Unlock LLC. I'm cool with what Nate been doing. I've been trying to get rid of Nate. Why not play Kaminsky at the 5 in the sub along with Double O at the 4? Data balance, the second unit out. Kaminsky at stretch 5. O can still be in the lane. I mean, maybe we'll try it, I guess. I'm just
Hey, nice tailgate setup.
I'm not sure how well that – I mean, it sounds good in theory, but we'll see how well it works.
Really hits the spot. Oh, yeah, that's good. Well, I hope your team never wins as long as I'm alive. Same to you.
A dose of respect. Brought to you by Dos Equis, proud sponsor of college football. Get a dose. Enjoy Dos Equis responsibly. Imported by Cervezas Mexicanas, White Wings, New York.
If you like to do this or that,
Was muted. But now I'm back.
Healthcare.org/sports.
Appreciate y'all in the live rocking with me. Rocking here for another about 20 minutes.
I could have waited to tell my doctor, but I didn't.
Finishing out the show, you feel me?
Just reading a book. I could have delayed telling my doctor, but I didn't wait.
They told their doctors and found out they have atrial fibrillation, a condition which makes it about 5 times more likely to have a stroke. If you have one or more of these symptoms, irregular heartbeat, heart racing, chest pain, shortness of breath, fatigue, or lightheadedness, this is no time to wait. Contact your doctor.
Brought to you by Bristol Myers Squibb and Pfizer.
Let me guess. Unknown caller. You could reduce the number of unwanted calls and emails with online privacy protection. The latest innovation from Discover will help regularly remove your personal info, like your name and address, from 10 popular people search websites that can sell your data. And we'll do it for free. Activate in the Discover app. See terms and learn more at discover.com/online privacy protection.
Okay, 3 more climbers, 7 loggers.
Ted's sustainably sourced logging company is growing a new branch,
What about truck driver contracts?
which means a new HR manager will be the first hire to fall.
Then we'll need to staff up the warehouse.
Indeed can help him hire great people fast.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. You can schedule and conduct virtual interviews all from your employer dashboard. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
Back with more of the Hometown Take.
On Sports Radio 92.9 The Game.
Sports Radio 92.9 The Game. Dylan Mathews here, closing out the Hometown Take here. We're live in the Kia studios. Thank you guys for rocking with me here on a Saturday night. Hope you enjoying your Saturday night. Don't know if some of y'all out there might be pre-gaming for some Halloween festivities, some late night Halloween festivities. So thank you for letting me be a part of your pregame. Or if you're winding down, maybe you just got done doing some Halloween festivities and you're winding down for the night. Thank you for letting me be a part of your wind down. You can catch us on the Odyssey app too. That way you can listen to me and to 92.9 The Game wherever you are in the world. We're talking some Atlanta Hawks basketball here. They lose 123-115 to the Milwaukee Bucks. Very controversial offensive foul call at the end. Hawks had a chance to tie the game at 118, 23 seconds left. I think it was like 23.1 seconds left to go. Could have even maybe got a quick 2-pointer and then played the foul game a little bit, but didn't have that opportunity to do either of those things because of a very controversial offensive foul call. If you got thoughts on that, we can take it before we can get out of here at midnight. 447-441-0929. And we've also been talking, we talked a lot about this last segment. Why are y'all trying to fire Nate McMillan? It's 6 games in, and we're 4-2. And again, we're talking about these rotations we want to see. I hear y'all talking about, the defense, how bad. Some of that is on the players. Some of that is due to us still needing to gel on the defensive end. There's other factors. It's not all just Nate. Am I saying Nate is completely blameless? Of course not. Of course I'm not saying that. But when are we going to be fair? Let's be a little objective here. Number one, a whole slew of new players. Justin and Aaron Holiday, DeJounte Murray, Jalen Johnson is in the regular rotation, which he wasn't last year. These guys are still learning how to play together. That's not only on offense, that applies to defense too. Nate can't be out there when we're trying to get rebounds and we're getting out rebounded. That's been a problem every single game. Getting out rebounded. Allowing teams to get easy second chance points. Shot selection. Specifically Trae Young. He got to do a better job of picking and choosing his spots when he takes those long threes. Because he makes it, great. But if he misses, can turn into an easy basket at the other end. Long rebound, turns into a fast break, turns into an easy bucket. What's Nate supposed to do about that? There's no way to coach around that. There's no way to stop that. So it's not solely Nate McMillan when we talk about the defensive issues for the Atlanta Hawks. It's not solely Nate McMillan when we talk about, what's been going wrong on that end. So I just don't think it's fair. 6 games in, we're 4-2, to be talking about y'all want Nate McMillan fired. It's just crazy to me. So I think Hawks fans are tripping. Maybe I'm tripping. Let's talk to some more people, man. Let's see what the city talking about. 404-741-0929. I didn't know Zion had a kid, but we got Son of Zion on the line. Son of Zion, what's going on, man? Welcome to Sports Radio 92.9 The Game. How you doing?
You know what? Nate McMillan is not the problem, what you're saying as far as the Hawks transition play is concerned. The problem with the Hawks is that they need to play more aggressive. You notice the games they've won, they've been more aggressive, but they have drive to the basket and don't take otherwise, 3-point shot.
Mm-hmm.
They can be a very hard team to guard. And I think, it's going to take an adjustment for the Hawks to get used to DeJounte Murray being part of the rotation. But other than that, to me, it's a mind thing. It's a mental thing. The Hawks got to make up their mind if they want to play, be aggressive. If they're more aggressive, they have a better chance of winning the ball game when they drive to the hole or when they attack the basket more often instead of take L by our street. Because I'll be watching the game sometimes, and man, if you ever listen to Donald, whenever he analyze the game, he repeats himself almost repetitively over and over and over. When he said the Hawks 7 for 3s, he take bad air-by shots instead of attacking the basket and rotating the basket where they can have a chance to at least try to get rebounds or at least have a chance of where they can make defensive plays when needed. But in the meantime, for all these people just really trying to throw Nate McMillan the bus this early, that's really not fair. But I just feel that the Hawks just need to be more aggressive. They just got to make up their mind. They need to just play aggressive. And if they do that, they have a better chance of winning the ball game.
Thank you, Son of Zion. I appreciate that phone call. Thank you for bringing up Dominique Wilkins, an NBA Hall of Famer, one of the greatest Hawks of all time, one of the greatest basketball players of all time. He's saying the same thing I'm saying. So if y'all want to listen to me, listen to me. The Hawks take ill-advised shots sometimes. They do. Specifically, again, I love Trae Young. I love his game. I do not want to make it sound like I'm trashing on Trae Young because he was great tonight. He was balling 42 points, 15 of 32 from the field, 5 of 10 from 3, 50%, 7 of 7 from the free throw line. Got 6 rebounds, 5 assists. He was balling. He was that dude tonight. And he helped us stay in the game the way we were able to stay in it. However, there are times, not just tonight, last season, season before that, this season, there are times when Trae Young takes bad shots. And we love when the bad shots go in. I love it too. I'm not gonna be hypocritical. I like when Trae Young takes those threes sometimes. But there's a time and a place. You have to understand the situation. Tonight, for example, less than 2 minutes, we were down 3, but we didn't need a 3. We could have easily taken a 2. Trae Young comes down, shoots an ill-advised 3. Had he been hot? Yes. But I don't care. I don't care if Trae Young is hot. I want the best shot. I want the best shot available. And we hadn't had the ball long enough in that possession to know if that was the best shot available. So when you guys blame Nate McMillan for the defense, when you guys blame Nate McMillan for giving up however many points we give up on a certain game, think about other things too. Think about the shots that we take that end up as easy buckets on the other end. Think about the Hawks getting out rebounded. Think about the Hawks giving up second chance points, giving up too many offensive rebounds. Nate McMillan can't rebound. He can't decide what shots the guys take out there. So yes, is some of these defensive issues, you can blame them on Nate McMillan. But some, you got to look at the players. Got to be fair. And what y'all are doing to Nate McMillan right now, what y'all are trying to this narrative y'all are trying to push on Nate McMillan is not fair. No, Nate McMillan does not deserve to be fired. And even with our defensive issues, even with, having to work on the things we have to work on, guess what? We're 4-2. Yes, I know we haven't played any good teams, but guess what? We beat the Rockets by 10. We beat the Magic by 10. We blew out the Detroit Pistons that second game of the little mini 2-game series. And we beat them the first time too, even that was a closer game. The only really bad game the Atlanta Hawks have played so far is against Charlotte. That's really only really, really bad game. I'll give y'all that game. Y'all can say what y'all want about that game because it was bad. They didn't play any defense, and that was a terrible game they played. But other than that, they lost to a tough team. The Milwaukee Bucks are undefeated. They lost to a tough team, and they were right there, battle back. They could have folded when they were down 12, but what they do, they came back, and they were right in it. And a questionable call at the end basically derailed that game for them. In all the other games they've won, they've taken care of business. So the fact that we're trying to fire Nate McMillan is ridiculous. What Boogie Cousins say is getting ridiculous. It's really, really getting ridiculous. It just doesn't make any sense to me. So can we please stop trying to fire Nate McMillan? Can we stop that? At least until there's good reason to. And right now, there's not. The Hawks are fine right now, okay? They're still trying to gel on offense and on defense. They got to work on their rebounding. That's a player thing. That's not necessarily Nate McMillan. What's Nate McMillan going to say more about coaching? What, he going to teach him how to box out? NBA players know how to box out by now. Come on. Let's stop it. Let's just stop it. But that's just going to about do it for me. Sports Radio 92.9, The Game, the hometown take here. Thank you guys so much for rocking with me here for this hour as we give a little post-game reaction to some Atlanta Hawks basketball. Make sure you follow the radio station at 929 The Game. Make sure you follow myself at _Dylan Mathews as we have the CBS National Network coming up next. But again, before I leave you all, have a very happy Halloween. I hope you guys have a lot of fun. Be safe. And stop trying to fire Nate McMillan. It's as simple as that. Always remember, this show is called The Hometown Take because this guy right here you're hearing on the radio, born and raised in the state of Georgia. So when I talk about the Hawks, I'm frustrated just like y'all. But y'all got to relax. Stop tripping, Hawks fans. Nate McMillan is fine. The Hawks are fine. We're going to figure it out. We're going to be okay. So, again, Hawks lose 123-115 tonight, but they'll be back at it on Monday to take on the Toronto Raptors and try to get back on track. But until then, and until I talk to you guys next time, stay true to Atlanta. Believe in Atlanta. Go Hawks. Stop trying to fire Nate McMillan. Peace. Appreciate y'all hopping in the live.
You
You waited too long to sell your home, and you'll never get your price.